When the missiles fell, the night Iran and Israel lit the sky on fire. When the sky turned red over Israel, and missiles rained down on Tehran, the world held its breath. What you're about to hear isn't fiction. It's war. It started with a whisper. A vibration in the air. Something was coming. Everyone could feel it, but no one knew it would come crashing down. With fire, metal, death. A week before the skies lit up, Israeli intelligence confirmed Iran had restarted a dangerous military operation, one that could threaten not just Israel, but the entire region. And so, Israel acted quietly, violently. Just before midnight, Israeli jets screamed through the atmosphere, undetected by radar. They dropped payloads on suspected Iranian nuclear research facilities. Tehran, Qom, Isfahan. The explosions could be seen from miles away. Flames swallowed buildings. Power went out. The sky turned blood red. At least 78 people were confirmed dead. Among them, nuclear scientists, high-ranking officers, and civilians who were just in the wrong place. The next morning, Iran vowed revenge. Their foreign minister stood behind the podium and said one word: retaliation. For 72 hours, silence. Everyone held their breath. Then it came. At exactly 11:37 p.m., air raid sirens screamed across Israel. People scrambled out of beds, into shelters, into basements. One father grabbed his 8-year-old daughter, her teddy bear clutched tight against her chest. His wife, shaking, whispered, "Will they hit us?" He didn't answer. He just held them closer. Then the sky lit up. Missiles, drones, hundreds. Iran had launched over 200 ballistic missiles and sent a swarm of Shahed drones designed to slip past radar and explode on impact. The Iron Dome system activated instantly. Boom, boom, boom. Fireballs in the sky as interceptors collided with threats mid-air, but some got through. In the small city of Holon, a missile struck a residential block. 3 people were killed instantly. A 70-year-old grandmother, a young woman returning from work, a 6-year-old boy. More than 70 others were injured across the country. A glass, shrapnel, smoke inhalation, panic. Ambulances couldn't get to everyone in time. Social media exploded. Videos of the missile trails. Families huddled in basements. Emergency workers crying as they pulled bodies from the rubble. And in the middle of all of it, people were still texting, still posting, still alive, but afraid. Meanwhile, back in Tehran, the mood was different. Crowds gathered in the streets chanting, "Death to Israel, death to America." Some cheered, some cried, some just stood there, staring at the sky. Everyone knew Israel would respond. The Israeli defense minister held a press conference just hours after the attacks. His voice was steady, cold. "If Iran launches another missile, Tehran will burn." He meant it. The world watched, frozen. Flights were cancelled across the region. US officials scrambled to calm tensions. The UN called for restraint. But no one could stop what was already in motion. This wasn't a video game. This wasn't a movie. This was real. Explosions, lives lost, families broken. And still, people went to work the next day. Shops opened, children played in the parks. Life, somehow, continued. But in the back of every mind, one question echoed. What happens next? A teenager in Tel Aviv posted, "This is the 3rd time I've slept in a bomb shelter this week. I don't even flinch anymore." A doctor in Tehran wrote, "We are tired of being targets. We want peace. But peace never wants us." One soldier, just 19, left a voicemail for his parents before deploying. "If I don't come back, tell my brother I'm proud of him. Tell you both I love you." This war is not just missiles and politics. It's moments, human moments. A mother shielding her child with her body. A nurse working without sleep to save a boy whose leg was torn apart. A journalist dodging fire just to capture truth on camera. People don't realize how quickly the world can change. One day you're having coffee on your balcony. The next, you're watching the skyline explode. And now, as of today, the fighting hasn't stopped. Iran says they're preparing for more. Israel says they're ready to level Iranian military sites. The US has put forces on alert. Hezbollah, Hamas, the Houthis. Everyone's watching. Everyone's armed. But the people? They just want it to end because deep down, no one wins in war. Not really. And if the next missile lands in the wrong place, it might not be 3 dead. It might be thousands. So if you're reading this, from safety, far from the sound of sirens, spare a thought for the people living under fire. Because for them, this isn't a headline. It's home. And when home becomes a battlefield, every second becomes a fight for survival. No cap. All fact. Real stories. Real people. Real war.